Greetings. I want to talk a bit of former Prime Minister, the former late Prime Minister. I used to call him Sulphure, meaning orange, and bombshell. This is found in Daniel 9:24. After we got into the second election, the 60 days we are given, 7 times 7, that was 49, the 50th day, he said bombshell. And then 10 horns is the many times he has tried fighting. 10 horns we start in 1991, 1997, there is 2007, there is 2013, there is 2017, and 2022. Those are 6 times. Then back in 2007, he went to court, or there was a coalition. 2013, he also went to court. 2017, he went to court. And 2022, he also went to court 4 times to make it 10 times. He has been trying. We had finished reading the law and the constitution of the government of God. In fact, we had finished with the reading of 2nd Kings, and most of what I'm going to read is found in 1st and 2nd Kings. In fact, 2nd King. I'm going to read 2nd Kings chapter 14, verse 11 to 14. Amaziah, however, would not listen, so Jehoash, king of Israel, attacked. He and Amaziah, king of Judah, faced each other at Beth-Shemesh in Judah. Judah was rooted by Israel, and every man fled to his home. Jehoash, king of Israel, captures Amaziah, king of Judah, the son of Joash, the son of Ahaziah, at Beth-Shemesh. Then Jehoash went to Jerusalem and broke down the walls of Jerusalem from the Ephraim gate to the corner gate. He took all the gold and silver and all the articles found in the temple of the Lord and in the treasuries of the royal palace. He also took hostage and returned to Samaria. The temple of the Lord is in the nation, and in the treasury of the royal places he got positions. In fact, they shared equally, the government, and I don't know whether this is coalition. In 2 Kings chapter 16, 7 to 8, Ahaz sent messages to say to Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, I am your servant and vassal. Come up and save me out of the hand of the king of Aram and of the king of Israel who are attacking me. Ahaz took the silver, gold found in the temple of the Lord treasuries of the royal palace and sent it as a gift to the king of Assyria. The king of Assyria, that is opposition. Ahaz took the silver, gold found in verse 8, found in the temple of the Lord of the royal palace and sent it as a gift to the king of Assyria. This is money from the treasury box, or the royal treasure box. And in 2 Kings, verse 18, 5 to 14, you will read it for yourself, the entire book of 2 Kings. Hezekiah trusted in the Lord of Israel. There was no one like him among all the king of Israel. So Hezekiah, king of Judah, sent the messages to the king of Assyria at Lachish. I have done wrong, withdraw from me, and I will pay whatever you demand of me. The king of Assyria exacted from Hezekiah, king of Judah, 300 talent of silver and 30 talent of gold. So Hezekiah gave him all the silver that was found in the temple of the Lord and in the treasuries of the royal palace, and the treasury of the royal palace. That is, they agreed on what to do. If it is a gift, there was a gift, and if it is giving treasures of the royal palace, there was half a half. Maybe that is handshake. They agreed on themselves. They know what they did. And on 18th May 2018, which is in Revelation 5:6b, he had 7 horns, that horns for fighting, and 7 eyes, that's the garment, which are the Spirit of God sent out into the earth. And from 18th May to around October, or was it November, they handed over the report of the Building Bridges initiative. That one was initiated by the former president, the 4th president, plus the former prime minister. It took the other 62-7. 1816, Hezekiah king of Judah stripped off the gold with which he had covered the door and doorpost of the temple of the Lord, and gave it to the king of Assyria. Let's read 2 King 20:12-16. At that time, Merodach Baradan, son of Baradan, king of Babylon, sent Hezekiah a letter and a gift. 2 King 22:11-20, you read it. Because your heart was responsive, and you humbled yourself before the Lord when you heard what I have spoken against the place and its people, that they would become they'll become accused and laid waste, and because you tore your robes and wept in my presence, I'll gather you to your fathers, and you'll be buried in peace. Because your heart was responsive, and you humbled yourself before the Lord when you heard what I had spoken against the place and its people, that is Kenya, and God said he has heard our cry, that they would become accused and laid waste, and because you tore your robes and wept in my presence, I will gather you to your fathers, that is death, and you will be buried in peace. This is your eyes will not see all the disasters I'm going to bring on this place. That is God telling the person who humbled himself that he will gather him to his fathers, that is death, so that he may not see the disasters which is coming. Yeah, we have 3 remaining plagues that are there. And then in Daniel 11 verse 19, you can read Daniel 11 is about the south and the north. The south was the government and the north was opposition. I'll read 19. And this he will return back toward the fortress of his own country, but will stumble and fall, to be seen no more. That is death. He will go back toward the fortress. Fortress is building with strong walls, guns for defending against the enemy. That is the government. That is the government. And finally, I'll finish with Isaiah 6:1. When King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. When King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. I saw peace, I saw love, I saw unity. And all the people of Israel were in one accord. They were in love, in peace and unity during the burial. The 7 days of mourning during the burial of our former former prime minister. There are so many things that God has spoken about the former prime minister in this book. In fact, almost 40% he's the main character. The other 60% is incorporated by other people, other characters. May God rest his soul in eternal peace. Amen.